Procrastination isn't just a bad habit. It's a silent thief that's quietly sabotaging your life. It doesn't just waste your time, it delays your dreams, stalls your growth, and in the worst cases, it can cost you far more than you think. How many times have you put off important decisions, telling yourself, tomorrow will be a better day? But here's the truth, that tomorrow doesn't come on its own. Every time you delay, you give up control over your life. In this video, you won't just discover why you procrastinate. You'll learn how to break the cycle with a proven system that helps you stop postponing and finally move toward the life you deserve. Procrastination is that sneaky habit that whispers, there's always more time, that tomorrow is the perfect day to act. But what feels like a short break can easily become a silent roadblock, sabotaging your dreams, your health, and your future. Think about how many times you've delayed uncomfortable or challenging tasks, the ones that seem small, yet carry consequences that ripple far beyond the moment. Steve Scott learned this lesson the hard way. His father ignored chest pain, putting off a doctor's visit until it was nearly too late. A few more days, and the outcome would have been fatal. But procrastination doesn't just threaten your physical health. It can drain your finances, derail your goals, and bring your progress to a grinding halt. Steve himself faced the cost of this trap when he missed a crucial business deadline, resulting in a fine of thousands of dollars. That failure became a turning point. It pushed him to create a system that helped him beat procrastination and take back control of his time and productivity. The key to overcoming procrastination is taking action now, not tomorrow, not later. Every small step counts. Every task you complete builds a bridge toward your bigger goals. Sure, it might feel uncomfortable at first, but growth always demands effort. Turn knowledge into action. Turn good intentions into real results. And most importantly, don't let the habit of procrastination make your choices for you. Knowing your enemies is the first step to defeating them, and procrastination wears many disguises. Do any of these sound familiar? Perfectionism often hides behind the fear of making mistakes. It convinces you that if you can't do something perfectly, it's better not to do it at all. But remember, growth happens through trying, through the imperfect attempts. Another common enemy is fear of the unknown, that impulse to avoid uncomfortable truths, even when facing them is the only way forward. Ignoring them can come at a higher cost than you think, especially when it comes to your health or life-changing decisions. Self-deception is just as dangerous. Telling yourself that postponing something today won't impact your future is a mistake many make. Just think back to Scott's story and the fine he paid. Lost time is rarely regained. And while you're avoiding what truly matters, it's easy to hide in simpler tasks, the ones that bring immediate satisfaction but lead you away from what's truly important. Lack of motivation is another common roadblock. When your energy fades, reconnect with your purpose. Why did you start this project? How will your life improve once it's done? Sometimes the key is simply remembering the why behind your actions. If the problem is not knowing where to begin, break the task into small, manageable pieces. Organize, prioritize, and take one simple step. Action, even the tiniest, creates momentum. And of course, distractions are another major enemy. Social media, video games, constant notifications, everything seems designed to steal your focus. This is where discipline comes in. Unplug, use distraction-blocking tools, and build an environment that supports your concentration. Sometimes all it takes is a pair of headphones or closing a door to make a real difference. If you feel like you don't have enough time, the solution is as simple as it is powerful. Start small. If you can't do a full workout, go for a 15-minute walk. If a task feels overwhelming, dedicate just 5 minutes to it. The important thing is to keep moving, even if it's just a little, because every small step matters, and together they bring you closer to where you want to be. What's surprising is that procrastination isn't as old as you might think. According to Professor Piers Steele, in 1978, only 5% of Americans identified as procrastinators. By 2007, that number had jumped to 26%. That shows us something important. Even though procrastination is growing, you can still choose to be part of the solution. Today, by recognizing these enemies, you're already one step closer to defeating them. Start now, because the perfect moment to change will never come. The power lies in what you choose to do today. Procrastination loses its power the moment you focus on what truly matters. The 25-5 rule is a powerful tool to turn your intentions into deliberate, focused action. The first step is simple, yet deeply meaningful. Write down everything you want to accomplish in the next year. Include every area of your life, from personal and professional goals to those lingering commitments you've been putting off. Don't worry if the list feels endless. This isn't about doing it all, but about discovering what truly deserves your energy. Once you've written out your 25 goals, that's when the real work begins. Choose the 5 that matter most. There's no room for compromise or distraction here. These 5 become your compass, your non-negotiable priorities that will guide how you spend your time and energy. But this isn't just a practical exercise. It's deeply personal. Your choices should align with your core values. Ask yourself, what do I truly value in life? Maybe it's family, career, spiritual growth, or financial security. Identifying these pillars brings clarity and purpose. To uncover your values, reflect on the happiest moments of your life. Who was there? What were you doing? What achievements or experiences made you feel most alive? Those memories hold clues about what really matters to you. Your values are the foundation of who you are and what you want to build for your future. With your top 5 priorities clear, dedicate the next few months to working on them exclusively. That doesn't mean abandoning your other goals. It simply means putting them on intentional pause. You'll be procrastinating strategically, focusing only on what has the power to transform your life. This approach won't just boost your productivity, it will also reduce the stress of trying to do everything at once. Remember, the fear of making mistakes can be a powerful obstacle, but don't let it dictate your choices. Perfection isn't the goal, progress is. Even imperfect steps move you forward. Steve Scott put it simply but powerfully: the results you want will only come when you dare to prioritize, take action, and trust in your ability to make things happen. Now is the time to stop scattering your efforts and start focusing. Choose your 5 priorities, reconnect with your values, and take every step with intention. Your time is limited, but your potential is unlimited when directed toward what truly matters. Start now. Your future is waiting. Clarity and action are the most effective antidotes to procrastination. Once you've identified your top 5 priorities, the next step is to turn them into SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. This framework not only helps you stay focused, but also gives you the structure you need to move forward with confidence and precision. For example, if one of your goals is to strengthen your relationship with your family, having good intentions isn't enough. Define clear actions, Shut down your computer by 5 p.m. Spend 2 dedicated hours each day with your children. Plan a date night twice a month. These concrete steps are what turn a wish into a real commitment. The more detailed your plan is, the less room there is for doubt, and the more assured you'll feel that you're on the right track. Break your goals into quarters to make them more manageable, and be sure to review your progress regularly. Take a moment at the end of each week to reflect on what you've achieved, what could be improved, and how you might adjust your approach. This habit not only keeps you aligned, but also keeps you motivated, showing you just how much can be accomplished through consistent effort. We often procrastinate because we don't know where to begin. Break that inertia by writing a list of specific actions for each project. You don't have to tackle everything at once. Just take one step, then another. Tools like Evernote or Todoist can be powerful allies in this process, helping you organize your thoughts, set reminders, and centralize the information you need. Evernote is great for saving detailed notes, images, or videos tied to your goals, while Todoist helps you manage task lists and keep everything in order. Daily consistency is key. Spend a few minutes each day reviewing your progress, even if it's small. Add in weekly and quarterly check-ins to ensure you're staying on track. And remember, flexibility is part of the journey. If at any point you realize your interests have shifted or a goal no longer resonates with you, don't be afraid to adjust your course. The secret isn't in being perfect, it's in being consistent. Every review, every small win, every shift in direction strengthens your commitment and brings you closer to your goals. Procrastination doesn't stand a chance when you move with purpose. And every single day, no matter how small the step, you're building a future that's intentional, aligned with your values, and shaped by your dreams. Start today, because every choice matters, and your best self is just around the corner. Learning to say no is an act of courage and clarity. It's the skill that separates those who drift aimlessly from those who move toward their goals with purpose. The truth is simple. Every time you say yes to something that doesn't align with your priorities, you're saying no to what truly matters. And here lies the challenge, doing it gracefully, without conflict, and with the confidence that you're protecting your time and energy. Think about how you want to be remembered, as someone who tried to do everything but never reached what mattered most, or as someone who succeeded because they knew how to focus on what was essential. Turning down opportunities that don't align with your main goals isn't selfish, it's a sign of respect for your dreams and for the limited time you have to achieve them. There's no room for distractions when your future is on the line. Saying no effectively doesn't have to be difficult. Be honest, clear, and respectful. When you explain that you're prioritizing your goals, you might even inspire others to do the same. Also, try to integrate secondary tasks into what matters most to you. For example, if cooking is non-negotiable, turn that time into a moment to connect with your family. This approach not only helps you make the most of your time, but also deepens your relationships and reinforces your values. Before accepting any new commitment, weigh it against your priorities. If it doesn't align, let it go without guilt. But if you feel a genuine pull to explore something new, ask yourself why. It could be a sign that your goals need a refresh, or that you're reconnecting with what truly matters. Don't be afraid to evaluate and realign your direction when necessary. In the professional world, scheduling meetings with your team or supervisor can be key. Explain your reasoning, acknowledge your limits, and show your dedication to your most important projects. This not only helps reduce your workload, it also fosters a more focused and efficient environment. Delegating, streamlining tasks, and eliminating what's unnecessary isn't a weakness, it's leadership in action. At the end of the day, the real question isn't how many tasks you completed, it's why you did them. Working hard isn't enough if you're not moving toward what truly matters. Ask yourself, are my goals aligned with my values? Am I spending my time on things that actually matter to me? These reflections won't just make it easier to say no, they'll help ensure that every yes you give takes you one step closer to the life you truly want to build. The power of your focus lies in what you're willing to leave out. Saying no isn't a loss, it's an investment in your best self. So do it boldly, with intention, and with the confidence that you're choosing your path, not someone else's. Your time is yours, and every conscious decision is an act of loyalty to your dreams. Overcoming procrastination isn't a one-time event. It's a series of conscious habits that, over time, reshape the way you think and act. When motivation isn't on your side, certain strategies can make all the difference, helping you move forward even in the toughest moments. Start by addressing urgent tasks immediately. Critical responsibilities left unattended can lead to serious consequences in both your personal and professional life. Tackling them on time not only relieves stress, but also frees up your focus for what truly matters. Pair this with short daily review sessions, just 5 or 10 minutes a day to organize, prioritize, and remind yourself of what's essential. This simple practice can be the key to staying clear and focused. Let simplicity be your ally. Choose 2 or 3 important tasks each day and commit to finishing them. If you tackle the most complex one first, you'll feel a sense of accomplishment that fuels your momentum. On the other hand, if you come across tasks that take less than 2 minutes, do them right away instead of adding them to your list. Each small win builds confidence and momentum. Break down your most challenging tasks into small, manageable chunks. Spending just 15 or 20 minutes a day on complex projects makes them easier to handle, especially the ones you tend to avoid. Pair those tasks with personal rewards or associate them with something enjoyable. For example, play your favorite music while working through something uncomfortable. Linking the unpleasant with the pleasant helps reduce initial resistance. Connect your daily tasks to your larger goals. When you understand how each action contributes to something meaningful, even the most mundane activities take on new purpose. This perspective is vital to staying focused and resisting the urge to slack off before completing what's truly necessary. To better manage your time, apply the 80-20th rule. Identify the 20% of your efforts that produce 80% of your results, and focus your energy there. Use tools like Google Calendar to schedule dedicated time blocks for your top priorities, and don't forget to carve out space for hobbies and downtime. Never underestimate the power of reflecting on new ideas and organizing them into an action plan or a file you can revisit later. Finally, create an environment that supports deep focus. Eliminate distractions, turn off notifications, and set firm boundaries to protect your time. When working on high-focus tasks, every interruption costs you time and mental energy. Streamline both your physical and mental space to maximize your performance. The path to a procrastination-free life isn't perfect, but it is powerful. Every habit you build, every small action taken with intention, brings you closer to your greatest goals. The key is simply to start, even when it feels hard. Because in the end, this isn't just about getting things done. It's about building a life aligned with your values, your dreams, and your best self. The time to start is now. Procrastination, though it may seem harmless, is one of the greatest silent saboteurs of your personal growth and your dreams. It steals your time, keeps you stuck, and in extreme cases can even put your physical and emotional well-being at risk. But here's the good news. It doesn't have to control your life. You can overcome it. The key lies in clarity, self-discipline, and intentional action. When you have a clear purpose and understand why you're doing what you do, it becomes much easier to stay focused. Clarity frees you from mental chaos and empowers you to act with determination. The most important lesson is not just to learn these strategies, but to apply them consistently. Beating procrastination isn't easy, but it's incredibly rewarding. It doesn't just reduce stress and anxiety, it gives you back something priceless: time. Time for your dreams, your growth, and the things that truly matter, like enjoying your loved ones or pursuing new opportunities. Remember, life doesn't wait. Don't put off becoming the person you can be today. Don't let fear of failure or perfectionism hold you back. You don't need to get everything right. You just need to start. Let your progress, no matter how small, fuel your momentum. Keep going. Every step, no matter how tiny, brings you closer to the fulfilling life you deserve. Make this transformation a commitment to yourself. Identify your 5 main projects and focus exclusively on them. Cut out distractions and eliminate anything that doesn't serve your purpose. Track your progress through clear actions and weekly check-ins. Even if you can only dedicate 5 minutes a day, that time is a seed, and with consistency, it will grow into something powerful. Your time is now. Don't wait. Take the reins of your life, act with purpose, and show yourself that you're capable of breaking free from procrastination. This isn't just about checking off goals, it's about becoming the best version of yourself. Move forward with conviction, because every day you take action, you get one step closer to the life you're meant to live. This is your moment. No more excuses. No more waiting for the perfect time. Procrastination has already stolen enough of your life, and what's at stake is far more than a to-do list. It's your growth, your freedom, your future. Don't let fear or doubt write your story. Today is the day to take back control. Take one action, any action right now, because every step counts. Share this video with someone who needs this message, and subscribe to continue building a success-driven mindset. Remember, real change begins the moment you choose to leave excuses behind and step into the role of the hero in your own life.